select the user from the list, enter the password or PIN, login. To create a user, you have to go to back office, masters, users. Now there are number of users here, so you can create new user and start typing the username and user details. So if it is an admin user, if you click here and if you select the admin checkbox and if you enter the username and password, you have to select the password for that. And you have to select the designation. Only cashier and driver can be logged into this system. Only cashier and waiter can be logged into the system. Driver cannot be logged into the system. So you have to select cashier and save it. User admin, I have created a user admin here. For him, he can go to anywhere in the program, in the software, and he can modify or do something in the software. You have to create at least one admin user, one cashier, one waiter and one driver. At least one driver, or for delivery purposes you need to have one driver in order to assign the delivery. Any user without admin rights cannot log in or come to back office. So if I log in as another user, suppose if I log in as this particular user and he is not an admin, and if I go to back office, only admin users can access back office, like that message will come. They cannot go to back office and do the change settings and all. Also, for waiters, when you are logged in as waiter, now I am logging it as a waiter. You can see he can access only point of sales. They cannot go to sales receipts, reports, cash drawer, they cannot open, sales status they cannot do. They can do credit collections. They can open settings if they know the supervisor password. They cannot day start, they cannot do day close. All these things they cannot do. They can only go to point of sales and take orders. No other more things they cannot do it. To create item groups, back office, masters, item groups, new group, enter a group name. You can enter any Arabic name, and this group, to which department it is coming, you can select it here. Also you can select the background color and text color of the group that is coming in the order entry screen. So if I change the background color, it will come there in the order entry screen to identify that particular group separately. Also there is item menu button color. This is for whatever items that is coming under that group will be with that particular color, all the items. And this is print where all the items under this group will be printing when you are giving token number or KOT. So all the items that comes under this group, you can point to which printer to print when you are printing to KOT. If you want in kitchen printer, you can select kitchen printer only, so that it will not go to other printers. So if you want to modify, you can select anyone, modify group, and I have selected Modo combo deals. For this, if I change the background color to any other color, and text color, so you can see the Modo combo deals will be different color in the order entry screen, point of sale screen. So you can see it here, Modo combo deals in a separate color. Also for Modo combo screen, there are 3 items here. I can change all color for this from group. A separate color. So if I change this to some other color, you can see it here. See, it's all the items are coming in a separate color. Item department, back office, go to item department. You can add any department here. Okay, you can modify it here. If you don't want, you can delete it. You can do search also for the department. Creating order items, back office, go to items, under masters go to items. You can create new item from here. You have to select under which group it is coming. Just now I have created a group called group 2, and automatically the test department will be coming there. I have given a name for the item, and if you want any Arabic, that also you can enter here. You can enter normal sale price here. Also you can enter special price. If you have any special price, that also you can put here. This is the tax percentage, and any note if you want, that also you can add here. This is for this particular rate cannot be, if you click over here, only supervisor can change the password at the time of order entry. Then this particular item, if you want appearance, like if you wanted to change the color of this particular item, like background color, I can change it to some other to identify it. And you can save it here. So I have created a group, an item called item 001 under group 2. So this item you can see in the point of sales group 2. So you can see that particular item has got this particular color. Also any item you can change the color. Suppose under Modo drinks, this particular item I can give a separate color so that it will be shown in the order entry screen as a separate color. Modo drinks, if I take here, you can see that pomegranate mojito is of different color. Also you can add, for a particular item you can add picture also. that picture will come automatically. Two large pizza. See, that picture has come automatically here. To create a purchase, you have to go to back office, and only admin user can go to purchase. So just go to back office. Under transactions, you have to enter the purchase entry. There you can enter the purchase details. So before entering the purchase details, you should have a supplier from where you are buying the items. Enter the supplier details. So the supplier details has come, then the invoice number for that purchase, supplier invoice date, the payment mode, whether cash or credit, the purchase date, and the raw materials that you are going to buy. If the raw material is not there, you can add new raw material from here. New raw material. It should be under a particular group. If the group also is not there, you can directly add the group here. You can enter the items here, raw materials here, and the purchase rate. So it is added here. So when you go to purchase entry, you have to enter the supplier name, just now we created, and the raw material name, the quantity you are buying, and enter. You can start entering here. This is for purchase return. For purchase return, only for admin user can access the purchase return from back office. Back office, transactions, purchase return. You have to enter the username, return date, purchase return date, the supplier to whom you are going to return the item. Like this way you are entering the purchase return. Save it. Discount vouchers, back office, you can go to discount voucher, add a new voucher. That category is under discount voucher discount, and you have to enter a discount voucher name, that any name you can give there. It should be active, and you can select like whether it is this particular voucher is pointed to whatever items that you are selected in the order entry screen. So if I type all, discount type means all the items that is selected for the order entry screen will be reflected. This particular voucher will be reflected. And if it is department, for a particular department only you can put that particular voucher. Like if a person, if a customer comes for a dinner or something, and if they are buying many items, under that you can add your own departments, and that particular department can be put inside a different group, and under that group you can add items, and for that items only this particular special voucher will be applied, like that. So in whatever discount percentage that you can add. Now I am giving all, and the discount percentage, if I say 10% discount, and also you can put date wise validity also, from which date to which date it should be displayed. You can click on save. So each special voucher has come here. Now this will be reflected in the point of sales. If I take a voucher, if I take a order, you can see here other discount. We can enter See, you can see here 10% discount for all. Now when the discount is applied, it will change the color to blue. To which all items it is discount is applied, the color will be changed to blue. So when you click here, you can see the discount is 2.70, 0.270. The discount is applied. For dine-in customers, you have to set up tables and table locations. So you have to go to back office. You can create table location here. Now I have created already an indoor location name. You can create your own table location, outdoor, and you can select the rate for that particular location. Like if you select the special rate, then automatically when you take the order, the special rate will come for all the items. Special rate will come at the time of taking the order. So normal rate, outdoor is there, indoor is there, and you have to create for dining. You have to create tables also. This is the place you have to create the table. Now there are many tables here. You can add one more table here. Table 1 or Majlis, and you can select the location. You can create the location if you want from here also. So I have created Majlis under location outdoor. So when you go to point of sales and you create a dining, it will show you outdoor and indoor. So this is what we have to see. So outdoor, if I go to Majlis, it will go to Majlis. You can see dining Majlis, and you can start taking the order. So it will come under Majlis. To create expenses, back office, under transactions you have to enter the expenses. So this list will show you for a particular date or date period what all expenses are done. If you wanted to change the date, you can simply click on change date and select month, period and all. Or if you want more advanced search, you can go to advanced search and enter the details of whatever you wanted to search. The criteria you can give here. To add a new expense, you have to click on add expense, and you have to enter the expense type. Now already one expense type is there, so you can create your own expense type here, expense details here. New account, account name is so it is created here, one new account, expense type. So electricity, if there is any tax for that, you can enter the tax. If there is no tax, you can remove the tax details. Then click on save. So it will come for 14/11/2021. That particular accounts details will come, expense details will come. So if you go to expenses, you can see for that particular day this details is there, and if you want, you can take the printout of all the expenses for that particular day. If you want, you can export to Excel, Word or any other document format. To view the reports for admin, to go to back office, reports, there are many reports here. You can change the report date, report period, report date period, and you can enter the get the report details here, like daily invoices, daily summary, X report, Z report, credit collections, credit sales, hourly sales, item wise sales. Like this reports you can see here. if you get the item wise sales under this period, which all items it is sold, that you can see here, and sales by sale type, like which all types more sales is there. These details you can see here. Delivery boy wise, waiter wise, discount report, all these details you can see from here. This is group wise, item wise sales report.